Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Trey Gowdy, and it's Sunday night in America. Yeah, but it's different. How many times have we heard that? Two people do pretty much the same thing. One person is guilty, but the other, well, it's all just a big misunderstanding. If the media likes one person but not the other, the media immediately begins looking for ways to distinguish the two cases. If they like the person who did the shooting, it's self-defense. If they don't like the person, it's homicide. If they like the politician who lied, it's irrelevant. If they don't, he should resign. If they like the people gathering, it's a protest. If they don't, it's a riot. Different rules based on political preference. This week, we learned classified documents were found in 3, so far, locations used by Joe Biden after he was vice president. Classified documents found by his personal lawyers, not the FBI. Who put the documents there? Were the documents together originally and then separated? And if so, by whom? Did the former vice president use those documents while he was a private citizen? Did anyone else have access? Some documents were found in a garage beside a fancy sports car. But don't worry, the media tells us the garage was locked, which I'm pretty sure is not a legal defense. At least it wasn't when classified documents were found at Mar-a-Lago. So right on cue, the media begins telling you how very different those two cases are. New York Magazine tells us there are significant differences between the situation and the recovery of classified documents from Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence. The New York Times tells us the circumstances of the two cases appear to be strikingly different. In case we missed that article, the New York Times tells us again the cases were very different, devoting an entire article explaining how a former vice president can have classified documents, but not a former president. NBC tells us the circumstances are very different. The media even framed the issue to lessen the significance of these Biden discoveries. The media writes the discovery of classified information gives Republicans something to bludgeon the president with. They could have written the discovery gives Merrick Garland a reason to appoint special counsel. They could have written Merrick Garland knew about this before the midterms but didn't do anything. They could have dusted off the old stories about whether a sitting president can be indicted, but they did not. They wanted this to be about politics and not the law. Much is still unknown about the Biden case. How did classified documents get to Biden's office and house and garage? Who took them there? Who used them while they were there? Why were certain documents taken? Why didn't government agencies notice the missing documents and ask for their return? Why were his lawyers looking for classified documents and not FBI agents? When did Merrick Garland know about this, and why did he wait to publicly appoint special counsel? Do not be misled. There are always differences in fact patterns because fact patterns are unique. Some murders take place on Monday, some on Friday. Some involve a knife, others a gun. Sometimes the killer confesses and sometimes he does not. The media wants to focus on the differences and ignore the glaring similarity. Mediocre lawyers and reporters can distinguish one fact pattern from another. The question is whether those differences matter, legally or factually. Do the distinctions make a difference? Does it matter whether classified documents are found beside a vintage Corvette, a Dodge Ram pickup truck, or a golf cart at Mar-a-Lago? It'd be nice if we had one standard for everyone. It'd be nice if politics did not minimize the conduct of friends while maximizing the conduct of opponents. We shall see if the media and DOJ investigate both fact patterns with the same firm and vigor. They are not off to a very encouraging start.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.